I've realized something over the last few weeks. Social media isn't the real problem. The people who use it are. Now, I keep saying everyone talking about banning social media for children, and I understand that part of the argument. I do. There are real concerns around what young people are exposed to online. But I think we're missing something much bigger than that, because the worst part of social media is not the app, it's the way some people use that app. Over the last few weeks, I've been posting videos about scams, crime, policing, dangerous driving, and public safety. And comments and messages I've seen are honestly grim at times. Like people threatening others, people swearing at strangers, people sending me abuse within the private kind of messages, and people trying to intimidate you because you've spoken about something that they don't agree with or don't like. And this is not just happening to me. You see it on other people's posts as well. Creators openly talking about the hate that they receive, people being bullied, harassed, threatened, and abused just for having an opinion or looking a certain way or posting about an issue. At some point, we need to stop pretending it's just online drama, because in a lot of cases, this is not just someone being rude. This can come across into harassment, malicious communications, threats, and criminal behavior. There's a lot of offenses here. And here's the part that frustrates me. Why do people do it? And second, where do you go when it happens? Who do you report it to? The platform, the police, the same system that often seems to do absolutely nothing unless it becomes serious enough to make headlines. Now, I recently posted a video about dangerous driving, and then I started getting threats from accounts connected to that sort of behavior. So what are people supposed to do? Just accept it, delete the post, stay quiet? That is the real problem. We keep talking about protecting children by banning them from social media, but what about dealing with the adults who are using these platforms to threaten, to harass, to abuse people? Because if someone stood in the street and threatened you, we would understand how serious that is. But when it happens online, suddenly it gets treated like background noise. And I'm not saying every nasty comment should become a police matter. Of course not. It doesn't meet that threshold. But when people are sending threats, targeted abuse, harassment, and intimidation, there needs to be a proper consequence to that, because banning children might deal with one part of the problem, but it does not deal with the culture that has been created online. It's become the norm, where people think that they can say anything, threaten anyone, and hide behind an account. Social media has problems, absolutely, but the bigger problem is people using it to commit harm, and a system that still hasn't worked out how to properly deal with it. So maybe the conversation shouldn't just be, should children be banned from social media? Maybe it should also be, why are so many adults being allowed to use it like a weapon and get away with it?